Info Plus for genuine information.
नेपाल स्थित फिनिस राजदूतसँग एउटा विशेष कुराकानी गरेका छौँ र त्यो कुराकानीको मुख्य केन्द्रबिन्दु रहेको छ शिक्षा, करियर र सफलता। यिनै विषयमा केन्द्रित रहेर हामीले उहाँसँग गरिएको कुराकानीको सम्पादित अंश अब हामी यहाँहरूलाई देखाउँछौँ यो कुराकानी मार्फत।
Info Plus.
You are welcome to my television show.
Thank you very much for having me.
How did you start your career in this diplomatic field actually?
Well, I joined the Foreign Office about 30 years ago.
30 years, it's been 3
Yes,
decades, okay.
yeah. But I
And how?
haven't been in too many countries because there was a period when my children were in the school in Finland and we didn't want to leave Finland during that about 10 years time. But first assignment was in Tanzania 1988 to 1991. And then I came to Kathmandu 2000 and left 2004.
Okay.
And then 2008 I went to Namibia. I was there heading the embassy 3 years. And from Namibia I came directly back to Kathmandu. So this is now my 6th year abroad in a row.
During the time of your study, you might have lots of ways and areas to
Yes.
focus on. How did you choose this one?
Actually I'm economist by education.
By
So
education,
I was studying in Helsinki School of Economics. But I think when I was a young boy in 50s, so my parents who were teachers, they had long holidays. So they always put us into the car and we started to travel in Europe. So I got this, desire to go abroad every year. And I think that is maybe one reason for...
Traveling became your hobby.
Yeah, I think so. And then this profession, of course, provides you a lot of possibilities to travel in different countries. I just came from Pakistan last week, so even in this region I'm traveling every now and then.
What was the date, when you started your career and where?
Well, first I went to the Post and Telecommunications in Finland. I was there almost 10 years. And then I joined the Foreign Office 86 in March. And my first posting was in the Foreign Office in Finland. And I was dealing with our aid programs in Bangladesh, Kenya, Egypt, and Sudan, 4 countries. So I used to travel to Bangladesh 20 years back every now and then.
You studied economic subject.
Yes.
And you loved traveling. And you started your job on telecommunication first.
Yes.
And now in diplomatic sector. In Nepal, I just want to correlate this, issue with the dream of Nepalese youth as well, because they have lots of dilemma where to go and what is the best career for their life. So what is your best suggestion to them who are really want to make their career and who have confusion where to go?
Well, I can see that many Nepali students want to go abroad to study.
Exactly.
And the pity is that when they go, quite often they stay in those countries.
Excellency, here in Nepal, we have thousands of educational institutions and we have series of discussion about quality education as well.
Yes.
And we are more focused on theoretical education rather than practical education, so that we just have certificates, but we don't have any place to utilize that certificate,
Yes.
where to apply because of lack of that kind of practical exposure. So from your experience when you're studying in your university or college, so what was the differences, how you studied and what was the approach to study?
You are asking very difficult questions. The situation in Finland is much better because unemployment rate is something like 7% only. So when you study, you have a good chance to get a job also.
Okay.
So we believe in studying in Finland. But I also believe that here you have to study because there are many important posts which require actually studies in university. But you mentioned practical studies, so vocational training and this kind of things. So that is definitely, I think, needed in Nepal more. Because I have a lot of experience about men who are coming to repair some things to my house.
Yes.
And then they come next day because they didn't manage first day. And then they come third day again because they cannot finalize things really good because maybe practical education is missing from them. Okay. So they have learned by experience. But I'm used to it in my country that if something is wrong in my house, there somebody comes from a company and repairs that, and then it's repaired. But in Nepal, it quite often happens that those people come again.
Exactly.
Just happened to me when I had the problem with my hot water. So it took 10 days to fix it, actually.
Excellency, how do you remember your struggle days when you're trying to achieve something, to have better post, to perform very well? And how do you remember?
Well, I don't remember any struggling.
Struggling, okay.
No, I have just tried to
so
do
you
my
are
job.
lucky, we can say that, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. But if you try to do your job as good as possible, then
That
in
is-
a big organization like a foreign office in Finland, so there you have a lot of possibilities if you do your job well. So then you are chosen to another post. We always have to apply for a new post inside the foreign office. So for instance, this post, I had to apply and then I was chosen to be ambassador here.
What would be like your future steps that you really want to achieve?
My career is almost, well, not finished yet, but it's not too many years for my retirement. So I think there will be no new highlights in my life anymore.
Okay.
So, but anyway, it's I like it in Nepal also as an ambassador.
From your experience, Excellency, can you say that you are successful in your life?
Well, you have to judge that. If you think that ambassador
how
is
do you-
successful, so
How do you evaluate yourself personally?
I'm quite happy. I don't have any complaints because in this job in foreign office, I think everybody wants to be ambassador at some stage. So I have done it now. So more I don't need.
I saw the statistics from Education Ministry here in Nepal.
Yeah.
The number was a bit high. Now
Yeah.
number has gone down.
Yeah.
So that is the statistics of Ministry of Education here. So what is the reason,
The
Our
figures are
do-
going down.
Yeah, I mean the student numbers who really want to go to Finland, the number has gone down according to the statistics of Ministry of Education.
Okay. I'm not sure if I know the reason, but
Okay.
as you know, many European countries have a problematic situation.
Exactly.
There is a
Exactly.
recession going on, and maybe the possibilities what the Finnish government can offer are now less than they used to be. Maybe that is the natural reason for that.
Okay, Excellency, you have very good universities and polytechnic institutions in your country. As we are lacking behind because of that kind of practical kind of training or skills, our government has made slogan, to make all people literate by the year of 2017 here in Nepal. So, does your embassy would like to support making people literate here?
Actually, I mentioned already that we are involved in forestry, rural water supply,
Forestry, yes,
sanitation,
yes.
and education as well.
Education as well.
There is
okay.
a big program in education sector, which is so-called basket fund. There are many countries financing that.
Yes.
And Finland is one of those countries. So we are heavily supporting education sector.
Okay.
So 2017, you said?
Yes.
For everybody. And that is a very good achievement also if you can make it. And it's necessary.
Okay, finally, do you see the better future here in Nepal in coming days? From your eyes, from your long experience here?
I think, as I said, I'm optimistic now.
Okay.
The elections were, turning point to me. When I saw that so many people came to the polls, and then they were so united, they wanted to have a clear message to the politicians. So that means that the chances are good at the moment, I think.
Okay, thank you so much, Excellency, for your valuable time and information.
Diksha, thank you, and thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. Happy Christmas from our side.
Yeah, thank you very much. Same to you.
Info Plus.